Peace. This is a meat and potato social production starring myself, the Warrior Alchemist, and today's topic for the occult family is pieces to the puzzle. One thing about when you're practicing magic, and I know a lot of people are impatient and they want things to happen on their schedule. Things are happening, but not only are they not on your schedule, sometimes you're oblivious because of other things going on in your life, like paying the bills, rearing your children, getting rid of toxic family members. So there are changes taking place in your life, but you're oblivious to it. Or let me put it this way. As Edgar Allan Poe said, if you ever want to hide something from someone, put it in plain sight. And usually that's what your ancestors, spirit guides, even angels and daemons/demons will do. They will put it in plain sight, but you're too preoccupied by certain other things. And let's address the elephant in the room. Many people are still addressing their traumas, what you got to do with shadow work, and then going through the chambers of religious programming. Because the purpose of religion is not only to bind you, but to keep you in a sarcophagus of fear. So that's the primary purpose right there. When I started really getting interested with the Clippoth was 2019. Now, unbeknownst to me that was part of my faith. And it doesn't matter if it's Gamael, Thamael, Golachop, it doesn't matter. That's inconsequential. At that time, I'm going to tell you what demons had told me. Oh, the Clippoth, oh no, you're not really going to go through that. And people say, well, why did demons lie? They don't look at it as a lie. They look at it as a rueful campaign of misinformation. Or we don't believe in giving a porterhouse steak to a baby. You have to understand, spirits, if they gave you all this intelligence right then, many people would have did a about face and would have retreated. You know this, I know this. And I want to also say something to people of the right-hand path. Now, there are many people that want to deal with the tree of life and exclude the Clippoth. And I want to really say this. It's only so long that you can do that. Why do I say that? Because if you deal with the Kabbalah, you're going to deal with aspects of the Clippoth, because the Clippoth is the shadow of the tree of life. And even Kabbalist and Thelemite Lionel Mal Duquette, he even knows this. He knows this. He has talked about it many times. So Duquette knows this. You're not going to deal with one and not deal with the other. And it's that extreme prejudice that it just holds occultists back. Now, will the left-hand path take you there exponentially quicker? Yes, it will. This I can attest to. So you have to put things together in a puzzle. Puzzle 1, puzzle 2. Look at it as a metaphysical puzzle board or a Rubik's Cube. And then it'll start making sense. Everything is not going to make sense. Let me give you some free game. Everything is not going to make sense in your first year and a half of practicing the left-hand path. It's not. It's not supposed to. None of it's going to make sense. Let me tell you some other things that's going to happen to you. Many people are going to have dreams of spirits coming to them. Now, the natural inclination would say, well, why do they want to work with me? I haven't summoned them. They're coming to you because they want to work with you. I don't want you to have a blind moment like you're like Charlie Brown. No one sent me a Christmas card. I know nobody likes me. What is this person seeing me? This can be Vepar. It can be Dantalion. It can be Beelzebub, whose other aspect is Baal. When a spirit wants to work with you, they're usually going to come to you. That's how they do it. So I would take advantage of that. And again, it's a puzzle. Everything builds. And let's say you have a guardian angel. They're not going to tell you at first. The reason they're not going to tell you at first, they want you to stay the course. And 2, magic is juxtaposed to patience. And this is why they do what they do. They know what they're doing, and they know human beings have a tendency to procrastinate. Even though many of them have never been humans, but they know. They know this all too well. So it's pieces to a puzzle. And it's not going to make sense because you already have enough things going on right now in this mundane reality that's already being changed dramatically. Especially everything with this war that has nothing to do with us in the United States. The recession, food insecurity, etc. Then they got to distract you. They got to distract you with celebrities. Like, who cares? I mean, yeah, you can have some water cooler talk, but in the grand scheme, no one cares about that. I know I don't. But you will have all these puzzle moments, and then you know what's going to happen? You'll be like, it all starts to make sense now. And that's what they want to hear. Like, stop asking questions all the time. Go on the journey. Go on the journey, and then, you know, that's when it's going to go off. Just like that. The lights are going to cut on in that room, and then you're going to have an epiphany. So that is the pieces to the puzzle. So with that, that is your meat and potato sorcery for the day. I am the Water Alchemist. Be water, my friends. Peace.